Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story? Let's find out. I hope everyone's doing great. If it's your first time here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome too. I'm so glad to see you guys. And if you haven't already, please press like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the great things that help the channel grow, that you are helping grow. You guys have so much control here, and you can decide, which directions things go. So I would love to know what you guys would like to hear about. And I really hope you stay for the whole story. This isn't a gimmick. It's a story. So sometimes stuff comes out in the middle that I had no idea that was going to come out. Stuff comes out at the very end, and I'm like, oh, like I can't predict exactly where things are going to, pop up and where your individual message is going to resonate. So it really does help, everyone if you stay and listen to the whole story. So the first card you got is the Devil. Let's clarify this Devil card. See, what I see here is the Devil in this card is just slightly different. It doesn't have the two people. It doesn't have this figure standing, above them, holding them with a chain. This is a person standing in front of what kind of looks like a mirror, and they are not exactly matching what's in the mirror. And then they have a chain around themselves. So this is more about self-restricting ideas that are keeping this person stuck to an idea of who they need to be in order to be okay. That's what I'm getting. Wow, that was intense. Just for one card. So yeah, the constraints of your own grid. See, like even in the background here, there's a grid, which I find interesting. So it's like, yeah, and see, the hair is turning into vines that are attaching to the horn. Like attaching yourself to ideas of who you should be, your own internal judgment system, your own internal vices that you are attaching yourself to that don't seem like a choice, but they are. It's scary to turn away from the mirror. It's scary to turn away from the projections that we have been had imposed on us our entire lives. Where do we exist? Who are we without all those trappings? Where are we without our jobs or our relationships or our children or our society? Who are we? That's the scary question. That's the one that gets people, waking up from nightmares. It's really about what you're afraid of within yourself. And then I got Temperance, and I don't have my cards upside down. This one kept flipping around. So you're feeling a lot of struggles with using Temperance and how you're treating yourself. You might be treating everyone else great, but treating yourself, seeing yourself as the art that you are, the beauty that you are, because we are all beautiful. You guys are all beautiful. Like when I interact with your energy, all I can see, all I can feel is your essence, and it's beautiful. I enjoy it. It moves me to tears sometimes. I feel so connected to you guys, and you don't always see yourselves that way. Sometimes you see yourselves, like, instead of seeing clarity and using Temperance, you're looking at the water and it's rippling, and you're going, oh, who am I, without that clear sense of who you are. Stripping yourself down to that essence, is scary. Like, I was instructed by, I had a kind of a life coach for a while after I went through a separation, and I didn't know who I was. And the person said, okay, I want you to stand in front of the mirror with nothing on, bare, Before you've done anything to yourself, and look at yourself, just stand there and look at yourself and say, you're beautiful. I love you. And I thought that would be easy. I was like, oh, okay, I tell my kids all the time I love them. I tell partners. But standing there, not being able to look away from yourself is terrifying. And it caused me to really struggle. And maybe I'm telling you guys this because somebody out there can relate. That you may appear to be the most together person or the most happy person all the time. But you've had to work at that. You've had to really struggle with that journey in your life. And I think most of us do. We want to appear together. We want to appear like responsible adults. You know, we're adulting, right? But we have to remember that we are always changing, always evolving. And the only way that we can continue to grow is if we take off the cocoon, if we emerge from that feeling, that muck, that devil energy within ourselves, and use temperance. Because like I said, it kept flipping around. You're still feeling out of sorts, and the divine wants to remind you, you are okay. You have temperance within yourself. You are grounded. You just have to remember who you are. You have to look away from this mirror and look into your true reflection. This is the devil's mirror. The devil, in the fact that it is within yourself, it is holding you back. And then you got the nine of wands, but on top of that popped out the wheel of fortune. So what I feel from this is, you're now staking, like once you stake your claim on how you feel about yourself, how you see about yourself, you will be able to manifest. So you're like really being solid in who you are. You'll be able to manifest anything you want. Manifestation comes from being able to actually feel what that which you want would actually feel like. If you are not in that space, if you don't love yourself, if you do not believe, truly, deeply feel that you can create anything you want, it won't be possible. That is the devil. That is how the devil works. It causes self-doubt in you. It makes you question your temperance, your balance, your flow, your instinct. And so when you stake your claim on who you are, no one can move that. No one can do anything to you that'll take this be able to remove this. It's kind of like the sword and the stone. Only one could remove that. True of heart. And only one can move forward in your life. Only one can stake a claim on your life, no matter how they try to impersonate you or pretend to be you or have you cast doubt on yourself. Only you can take up that cause, that movement forward and manifest your wheel of fortune, manifest your destiny. You can do that. I'm getting a lot of 10 energy. I don't know what the significance of 10 is, but it's like, I just keep seeing this hourglass, and it's in the shape of that Roman numeral like this at the top here. But I keep seeing it, an hourglass with that shape and that numeral. I don't know it with the rune, what the rune for that is. After I do this reading, I'll look that up because I'm curious. So if any of you know what that rune signifies, it might be significant. And so maybe you could put it in the comments and let the rest of the collective know. Oh, and before I continue, I found this great little addition to the Koala Collective. See, and it was really cool. I knew he was there at the antique fair that I went to, and I just kept looking until at the very end we found him. So he had to come home with us and join the collective, and now he's hanging out with Koala here. So I'm glad you guys are here. And this is really good energy. I know I'm being very serious. Because I see you guys' potential, and sometimes I forget how, just because I can see it, just because I can see like, okay, you're going to have to get this hurdle, and you're going to have to go overcome this, that I can see after that. Like, and sometimes I just get so excited. I even do it to the people in my life. I'm like, hey, if you just do this and this and this, you'll get to this magic place. And they're like, whoa, slow down. And yeah, that's one of the things you have to remember, that once you start feeling it, once you really get to a place where you're grounded and you can start trusting your instincts and your intuition, it gets exciting. It's like, ooh, what's next? Like, what new thing can I conquer? What new height can I manifest? Because it does become like, ooh, what am I going to manifest next? When I spin this wheel, it's always going to come up as something really awesome because I'm in that state. And I feel like a lot of you are moving there. And so I'm picking up on it, and it's exciting. Like, I felt in this I'm still not feeling good. I still have a fever, but I'm wanting to show up here. I'm like, okay, I could just sit in bed and, like really give in. I mean, I have a decent fever today. But I'm up here because I want to read your energy. So, I mean, you guys show up for me. I show up for you. That's a true relationship. And, I'm really glad you guys are around. So I'm very gushy today about you guys. I've just received such an abundance of love from you guys that I feel like I'm, you guys are giving me so much, and I feel like I want to give you guys so much. Okay, so, and I talked forever, and they finally popped out. So let's see what we got here. We got the Hermit. So we are in this season, this Virgo season. We just had a new moon in Virgo. This is bringing up all this stuff. Oh my gosh, all these emotions, all this reflection on things that you're holding on to. And it's like, but like I said, you're really taking that flow and changing the narrative of who you are, and you're really staking your claim on who you are. And it's turning the wheel on your fortune. You've really put in the work. I mean, this is like, taking this wand right here. See, they look very similar. And moving forward and really examining who you are. Like, what is true and what is not true. Don't hold on to stuff that isn't true. It's just harmful. Like, I mean, you have the star in here, like you have that manifestation. It's like we are going into Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, and see, moving forward away from these feelings that you once had. Those are behind you, and you're moving forward with passion, with intellect, with knowing, into a state of abundance. Like emotional fulfillment, emotional abundance. I've been getting so many doves, really going within. I've been getting the song, When Doves Cry by Prince over and over. I actually saw it on a license plate, surrounded by Prince and all this stuff, like literally in my, my back neighbor. And I was just like, I've never seen that car before, and I've lived here for years. So I'm just like, wow. And it keeps showing up. This feeling of like, okay, there's these painful things that have happened to you that have shaped how you see yourself. When you look in that mirror, you feel attached to these old, outdated ways of thinking, these things that are holding you back. But see, she's got her hands in the cup and she's like, it's overflowing. And then you have an overflowing cup here. This is just incredible manifestation. I mean, you got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's just like emotional and spiritual abundance. I don't see any pentacles here. There's another cup. This is the Page of Cups. And because you are manifesting so much emotional abundance, that's bringing in messages of love from other people. You know, you are manifesting love. You are projecting love. You are really, you know, immersing yourself in it. Immersing your heart. You are being trusting and open. And that is bringing in other people, bringing in love. This young feeling of being happy and loving. So let's see if there's anything else that the cards want to say. I mean, I'm feeling so great in your energy. I feel so honored to be here with you guys. And, you know, the koalas love you guys so much. All our friends in the back here love you guys so much. I got some new friends that I'm going to add to the collective back there. I've got to figure out a different way. I ran out of space. So I'm just really enjoying you guys. So anyway, too much talking. I'm just feeling so emotional. Probably a combination of the fever and you guys. But let's see. Okay. Oh, so we got a Tower, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Fool. Oh, yeah. Because you guys are changing so much, the old ways of keeping you stuck in things are not working. Like before, hey, look, probably we're very sensitive. I get a lot of sensitivity here. There's a lot of water energy. There's a lot of cups. I mean, we've got Temperance, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, and then we've got some fire too, and being in your head. So there's not a lot of earth. The earth that's showing up is in a state of the devil energy, you know, being in your head and being introspective. So, you know, and now you have the Tower, which is actually great energy to have in this point of your spread, because this is showing that, you know, you are not staying in situations that no longer serve you. You would rather burn down the house. I mean, you're like, no, I've got 9 wands and I know how to use them. And I know that sounds corny. Oh, geez. I don't know what comes out of my mouth sometimes. I'm like, geez. Good thing you guys are nice. But, you know, see, like this Tower had all the vines again. It was full of stuff keeping you stuck. Here's the Moon, you know, deception, things behind you. You are like, I am out of here. I will survive. You are moving out of that, and there's nothing that can stop you. You are really manifesting a lot. You know, now we finally have the earth energy. So we moved in from the earth with energy that was, you know, keeping you stuck and keeping you tied to the earthly ideas and thinking, and moving more into an emotional way, a healthier way of thinking, of being open, of being giving, of manifesting through your heart into a place of really focusing your energy and making sure that what you're going through and thinking are clear and from the highest place, that you're seeing clearly. And that moved you into letting the Tower fall and moved you into this earth abundance. You are moving through these stages, and quickly I have the itchy. So I guess I have it right on the nose. So you're moving into an abundance energy because you first handled the emotional components of this, the instinctual, the spiritual components of this, and that led to manifestation because of your hard work, the harvest. And you're looking forward and looking at what you have created. It didn't come from you going, I want material things. It came from a place of wanting to manifest a better world. And you're doing that. And the world is just naturally giving to you because of your giving it to it. And this is leading you to the Fool's journey. Like, you started with devil energy, being stuck, and to the complete opposite, which is completely being free. You're working through all this pain. You're working through all these self-doubts and issues. You're learning how to temper your insecurities versus your true desires. And in doing that, you're creating the alchemy of manifestation. That is how it works. It is not about working real hard and doing this and like, you know, I want a car, so I do. No, it's like, what do I feel? And when I feel it, it comes. So if you're feeling in this place of devil energy, that is what will come. The wheel of fortune will spin in that direction, and it will manifest what you see, what you feel. It's not that is like, you have to really, really, really feel it. Like, that's why we shouldn't wish harm on others, because you may feel that in that moment. You may really, really feel that. But bringing that kind of attention to your wheel of fortune changes it. If you're that far on another side, it's very hard to get back to the other side. So when you see that you're going down that direction, because we all do, we're all human, you know, take the wheel. Take the wheel. You know, the divine, you are a co-creator. I keep hearing this from everybody around me. You are a co-creator. You know, God didn't just go like, okay, I'm going to drive your car. God's like, what are you doing? Put your hands on the wheel and drive. Why are you staring in the mirror, in the rearview mirror, when the future is in front of you, and you need to make sure you're driving, making sure that you're in control. You know, like this energy. I think as we're going into this new moon in Virgo feeling, it's like, what do you want? Because you have to feel it. You've got to be able to be vulnerable enough to go on the Fool's journey to discover what you truly want. And I think you guys are definitely doing that. So I'm going to see if there's anything else. And other than that, if not, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap up this story. It's a great story. And I feel like it's a story that a lot of you can relate to. Because you guys are doing the work. You are seeing that the true alchemy that's talked about, the true gold that we create, is what we truly feel. It comes from our heart space, but everything else has to be aligned. We have to work. We have to introspect. We have to, I'm sorry, I hate you. So I'm going to see if there's anything else. Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of other information because I feel like this is a pretty complete story. You guys are really moving. Oh, okay, so I guess I was wrong. Page of Swords. So this is, again, young ideas. Not young and immature, but new ideas. So not only are you manifesting on the earth, this full energy that you're encompassing is creating new ideas. And that's wonderful. You are moving away from feeling stuck and stagnant to feeling emotionally balanced, spiritually enlightened, physically secure, and passionate with new ideas. You can't help but create a better world from this. I'm so proud of your energy. I just love it so much. And, you know, nothing they try to bring up, you know, at the last moment here at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Swords is going to get in your way, because you're not in that state anymore. You're moving away from it. Those are now just minor irritations. They can take some of your ideas because you always have a new one. You know, take a new idea. If they take your other ideas, go, oh, okay, good luck manifesting that from that. That was mine. Here you go. You can have this one. And you can have that one, and you can have that one, because I have a million. I have a million ideas. So, you know, feel free to take them. because it's kind of like, I'll just make a new one. And you guys' energy is great. Anyway, okay, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you guys so much. I will talk to you later. Mwah. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. If you didn't stay for the whole story and you skipped all the way to the end, please go back and actually listen to the whole story. I might have said something that you really needed to hear for your personal journey. And if I didn't this time, please come back and see if another story resonates with you or lets you know something you didn't know before. So I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. I'll see you later. Bye.